Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I'm going to be working on the Minecraft Zoo once again. And today I'm going to be over here on the aquatic section today because I've got one more area that I want to try and build. And I've also got the floor in this area over here, which I need to finish at some point, which I might do that next episode, or we'll see how far I get with this. It shouldn't be too long to build this pen, because it's pretty much just copying like all the other ones. So we might be able to work on the floor as well this episode. But we're really close to getting this done and actually being able to put animals in. But what I want to do for this is I want to make a nether pen for the guardians. Now, I don't really know exactly how big I'm going to put this, but we're going to have our pen starting block be right here. So I'm going to kind of copy what I did over there. So this whole section is going to get taken out, and we're going to put pillars in right here. And then we're going to go across like this until we make it to the end of this one, which I think is there. So that's the end of that one. I think I'm going to do it too wide. Or, well, not really too wide, but like 2 tanks wide. So I need to figure out how big that actually is. So from here to there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. And then we got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then the 14th block is this one. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go 13 blocks from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then that one should be the correct spot. So this is how big the tank is going to be. So now we got to figure out where the middle is. Let me make sure this is actually counted correctly. Okay, so that is the correct length. Now we got to figure out how to even this out. So if I move this 2 over like that, and then I need to move this one 2 over, so it would go there. That would leave us with 4 blocks there and 2 blocks here. So if that's the end here, we need, let's see. How did I do the end over here? Okay, the end over there is there. So this is our ending point here. This is going to be classified as our ending point. So that's going to be the ending point there. So we need the same amount of blocks in between those, which might not be possible. So if we do 2 over there, and we move this over to make that 3, and then we move this over, that'll give us 3. Okay, that should work. You know what? This will work fine. So we've got 3 there. Now, I got to figure out how I did the wall, because the wall over here is like completely made out of these, what are these? These are pillared quartz. And then over here we have just a standard wall. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. Is I'm going to have the pillared quartz along here. And then the rest of it will be just like glass for the tank. That needs to go straight up. So this is the edge of the tank. So this is where the tank starts. And this is going to go all the way across here until we get to the other pillar. And that's the end of the tank. So this is how big it's going to be. So there's our tank size there. So this whole wall here can get removed, because we're going to replace this with glass. And I'm probably going to have to put some gray on where the dirt is, because that's what I did with the other ones. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this entire wall here. And then we can replace this with the gray. I think that's gray. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gray. It looks like it's the same one, so I don't think it's a different color. So we'll go ahead and put gray down here. And then when I get some glass, I'll put glass in there. But that's going to be the size of that. So this wall here needs to get built up with pillars. So we'll go ahead and put some pillars in there. So we now have our wall ready for glass. We just have to get the glass for that. And now we just got to figure out how long we want this. So let's figure out how long these are. Wait, why is that? For some reason my glass goes to here. I don't know why I didn't put it all the way to the wall, but apparently that's how it looks. It's kind of weird, but that's fine. So what we have in here is it looks like it's 3 blocks like deep. So if we go, we'll go double that. So we'll go 6 blocks. You know, we'll go another 3. Because this needs to be fairly big because the guardians are larger than fish. So maybe this might not even be big enough. I might need to go a little bit bigger. But it looks like for all these, my walls are just made out of these. And then we put like sea lanterns in the middle. Now the sea lanterns I don't have at the moment. So I'm going to have to get some of those. So they go in the middle of every 1 of these. So that's where the sea lanterns are going to go. And this is going to go like that. And then the top layer, yeah, we just get one more for the top. And then after that, are those slabs? I don't remember if I did these as slabs or if I did these as blocks. No, they're definitely blocks. Okay, so the blocks are the same height as the roof. So if I go and put these on and then put these blocks here, so that's going to be our roof height. And then this is just going to go across like this. The back of that is actually part of the wall. So maybe for this one, I could put it as just a regular prismarine. Because this one, I don't know why I did the blocks like that. Probably could just do the prismarine like this. So this is going to be our back wall here. And this is going to go all the way across here like this. And then I'm going to have to put some of the lanterns in as well. So let's do the same pattern we did over there, where we just do. Wait, is that the pattern? Yeah, every 2 blocks. So 2 blocks thing, and then we go another 2 blocks. Yeah, that should work. Not really, because over here it's different. Okay, so where do we have them here? So we go like that. We go 2 blocks, space, 2 blocks, then 1 block. Is how this is supposed to go. But because that one is probably longer, it doesn't work like that. So let's figure out a new pattern for this. We're going to start this at 2 blocks, gap, 2 blocks, gap. Then we're going to do 2 blocks, gap, 2 blocks, gap. It's no matter what we do, it seems like it's always going to go like that. Unless we do 3. What if we do 3 blocks? Will this work? 3 blocks, gap, 3 blocks. No. Yeah, so it seems like we're going to have to go with one of them. So it looks like the best one's probably going to be like the 2 blocks. Then we put that, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and then 1 block. There we go. That's going to be how it's going to look back there. So the rest of them will be 2 blocks and then 1 space in between those. So let's go ahead and just build this all the way up here. Yeah, it's the right height. Okay, I didn't know if I was going too high, but this is fine. So we'll go ahead and put that there and then fill in the entire roof with these. What are these? Oh, just regular prismarine. So these are prismarine bricks. These are dark prismarine slabs, and then this is just regular prismarine. And then the floor, did I do, I did sand. Okay, so we'll put sand in the floor as well. And then I think this will be finished. All we have to do is put water in, which we're going to have to put one of the access points for that. So I'm going to have to get one of those. I don't know if I have a ladder system set up on the other side. I might have to do that as well. So let me go ahead and get this all even so we can start doing rows like this. Because this is way faster to build across like this than it is to just go random blocks around. So if we just go ahead and take some of these, go across like that. And then these 2, we can just build these like that. And then the floor, I'm going to do the same way. We're going to clear out the floor and put some sand in there. So let's get rid of these dark prismarine bricks. Or what? These are... No, they're dark prismarine slabs. They're not bricks. Let's see. Where is sand? That's sandstone. Sand, is it down here? Here it is. Sandstone. Not sandstone. Sand. Just regular sand. I'm going to have to get the lanterns as well. I'll get those here in a second. But let me go ahead and clear out this floor and put the sand in place of the grass. Okay, there we go. We got a nice sandy floor in there now. So now what we need to do is we need to put some lanterns around here so we can actually see under here. Now, lanterns, I don't actually know. They might be at the bottom. I don't know where they keep the lanterns. There's the other lights, but no lanterns. Beacons. I don't actually know. Do beacons put off light? I feel like they might, but I'm not exactly sure on that. I still have no idea where these lanterns are. Okay, I found the lamps. They're over here with all the other lights. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the sand because we're not going to need any more of that, hopefully. So we'll go ahead and put some lamps in on all these like holes that I've made. And then what we need to do is we need to put some water, or actually we need to put the glass in first. So I think the other ones I did glass blocks. Yes, I did do glass blocks. Now I want to do a test real quick with glass panes before I fill this all in with glass blocks. And go ahead and get rid of the prismarine. I want to see, because water kind of like goes through things now, I want to see if it'll actually go through the glass. I think we've tested this before, but I don't really remember what the result of that was. So we'll go ahead and just get a bucket, that's glowstone. A bucket of water, and we'll just get rid of the panes. I just want to see. Okay, yeah, it only goes to there. So it doesn't seem like it actually. The only way you could do it is like that, but now it's like everywhere. And now I can't really get rid of it. So it doesn't look like the water will actually go in that section. Okay. So glass blocks are probably the best way to go, so it doesn't look weird with glass panes. Because in the update, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was 1.13 is when they added in like the water. Well, yeah, because that was the Ocean Aquatics update. So yeah, that's when they added in the water to kind of like go in with like all the other like blocks that were like. They're not really, like, full blocks, so, like, any kind of, like, stairs, well, I think stairs, like, anything that has, like, gaps, the water can pretty much fill in any of the gaps now, but apparently it doesn't do that for glass, so it kind of does, just not well. So now what we're going to need to do is I'm going to need to put water along this entire thing here, and this is always the most annoying part is because you have to get every single block of water, otherwise it looks weird. So we're going to have to just go along the top here and just keep putting water until it's all flat. And when it's all flat, then you know you've done it correctly. So let's just keep going around and see how this ends up, what this ends up looking like. There we go. So we've got some more bits over here. We've got a spot right there. Okay, so you see how it's all like wavy? Now we got to go fix all that. So we just have to go along and just put water on like every single block so that it's no longer wavy. Like over here, it's flat. That's what we want it to look like. This is a good area right here. We want the entire area to look flat. Now to do that, we just have to keep going around. And as you can see, it's going fairly quick. We just have to just keep spamming water until we find where these spots are. But we're almost done with this entire area here. There we go. We've got a little bit over there. And then over here. And just this corner. Right. The corner is going to be annoying, isn't it? Okay, well, that's where we're going to put our access point then. Because it doesn't seem to want to work correctly. So this is going to be our access point. What did I use last time? Was it just like... I think those are spruce doors? Yeah, they're spruce gates. Or what are these? Trapdoors. Spruce trapdoors is what I use. So we'll just go ahead and put that on there. So we can get in and out of there. Which is good. And all the other ones have them as well. Now the one thing I don't have is a ladder access for this. So I want to quickly put in a ladder. So let's go ahead and get a ladder here. And let's put that, I guess we could put it here in the middle. So for people that need to do like any kind of like feeding, like if they need to feed the fish, they can just open up the door and throw food in there. Or if they need to go in there for some other reason, they have access to that. We'll put a ladder over here and get into the tank. I don't know why anyone would want to go into the Guardian tank. They're very dangerous. Oh. Okay, wait, what is that? Oh, it's just like a water particle. It's like really blue in here. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to do some decorations. Now over there, I do have some sea pickles because they kind of light up the ground. So I think I'm going to add some more of those so we can kind of see the stuff in the tank a little bit. And then maybe I'll add like some seaweed. And I found that the more of these you put, the more light they actually emit. So I usually Let's see. How many? There's usually 4 in a thing. I think is that the max? Yeah, the max you can put is 4, and it gives off the most amount of light, as you can see as well. So we'll go ahead and put like some random ones around here as well, so they're not just all 4 ones. The 4 ones are just for light purposes. The other ones are just kind of like for decoration. Now, why am I moving? The water's like really strange because it like kind of pushes you around sometimes while you're like flying in here. So let's go ahead and get some seaweed. Is this seaweed or is this grass? That's normal grass. This is the seaweed. Could also put coral. I don't know if we really need coral. I guess we could put some in. I don't really know if like the guardians need coral. And this is the seagrass. We've got kelp. That's regular grass. So how do I make this taller? I think it's just like completely random how these things spawn in. Or do I need the bone meal? Because I think there's a way you can make them taller. But we'll go ahead and put some of those. We'll put some blue coral around. And then we'll get, I guess we'll get some other corals. Where is the other corals? Let's get some purple. That's pink. This is purple. We'll get some red. No, I actually kind of wanted to get yellow. We'll get some yellow and pink corals. We can put those around. Put one there, one there. Put some yellows over here. And I think that should be everything. Did that one break? Why are you breaking? Okay, I don't know why that one's breaking. Okay, that one stays. Okay, that was weird. So I think we've got all the coral in there, which is good. So we can leave through the trapdoor here. So that should look pretty good from inside. I haven't actually checked inside yet. Yes, that looks perfect. There we go. So now all we gotta do is just get some guardians in there. And then over here, we have our turtle, which looks pretty good. Yeah, see, how did I get that tall grass? Maybe it was a different one. I don't know how we got that one, but we don't really need the tall grass in there. It's fine. There shouldn't really be any grass or anything even in there in the first place, but it's decoration. Over here, we've got our other fish tanks and things, and I wasn't able to get to do the floor in here yet, so that's probably going to be next episode. And I think that's pretty much everything for like the animal pens. The next thing I'm going to do is work on adding like some shops. We can add like gift shops and things over here for people to come and get things while they come at the zoo. That'll be the next stage. But for the animal enclosures, I think we're pretty much done for those. We just have to get all the slimes and stuff out of there. But otherwise, most of them are pretty much finished. So I'm going to go and end the episode here. So make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.